7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Man, oh man, oh man. Man, it's Wednesday night. That can only mean one thing. I'm Captain Eric Hasty, and this is what he said. You'll have to forgive me. I've got
You've got the funk.
I got a little head cold action from being cold and wet and all that good stuff this weekend. Nobody wants that hat now, John.
Please.
You got scabies or something.
Whoa,
I don't know. That's
please. I got the fleas.
We're going to have a good show for you tonight. We've got, as usual, we're shooting live inside the super secret studio. We're, what do we got? We got Blackwater Fishing Club, Captain's Cove tip of the week, spotted by. We do have some Captain's Corners tonight. We got a few. Bonnie's memes, and tonight's topic, what's up with the ramps? And again, I do apologize. Just everything's in my head. So we'll get through it. We'll get through it, man. So John, let's take a look, see if we got anybody even entertaining watching the show here this evening. Let's see. We got Chris was our first commenter on. Oh my goodness,
Chris.
Dale.
What's Chris doing?
Dale says he's moved up to bridesmaid. Next week, Dale, maybe that could be your trick. Denise was too busy. Tyler says, what's up?
Oh, boy.
Doug.
Oh, you're coughing. This is no bueno.
Doug's there. Bonnie's there. Rick is there. Susie, what's happening? Thomas is there with James. What's happening? Rick went out 40 miles offshore, but he just made it.
What did
I
you go
guess.
fishing for, Rick, out in 40 miles?
Well, we'll just have to see.
We got to ask Rick what he's catching.
Yep. Jessica's there. Marie, that's probably Carl from Hippie Head.
It is.
Let's see. John's medicated. Okay.
It's quite a good possibility. I could be medicated, or I need medication. One of the two.
Laura's on. Howdy, howdy. SpaceX Falcon 9, February 26th. Does that mean there's a launch coming? Is that what you're telling us?
I think there's a launch coming at the Kennedy Space Center on February 26th.
Well, today's February 26th.
Yeah, see, there's 9 of them. 9 intuitive machines.
Yeah, okay.
9 of them.
I don't know. Cool. Christy is on there. Oh, I haven't talked that much today.
There's Chris Dunning, the model.
My Chris Dunning, the model.
Oh yeah, turned him into a model. Recommended him do a shoot for the old kayaks with Rosemary. Rosemary was looking for a handsome young feller.
You sent him, Chris?
Damn right I did.
Wow. Okay.
Handsome young feller, Chris. And I was like, hey, we can't be doing this. These 20-year-olds can't be having all the bull. You got to have experience. You can't just be good looking.
Yeah.
You need experience too.
So you sent him for the experience?
I tagged him in her post. And Chris was like, well, I'm one of the two. I'm an experienced angler in the kayak, but he said, I'm not too sure about this good looking stuff.
Yeah. I don't know. If not him, his brother, keep it in the family.
Why not? Why not send the Dunnings out there, Oh, man.
Well, it does appear that we do have a few people on now, John. So we'll get started. We'll move right along.
Big snapper, black bass. Oh, he's got the list.
Oh,
Hogfish,
what a
sheephead, red and black groupers, gags released. Why didn't you keep the gags? It's the Gulf of America now. There's no limit, Rick. Time out. Time out.
Do not listen to anything that you hear on this show. We are not responsible. We cannot afford to get sued by anybody.
Our views do not reflect the viewership of the viewers of these YouTube viewers.
I'm so broke I can't pay attention, so you're not going to get much suing. We be tailored, man.
Yeah, and the cop's going to go, who?
Yeah.
Who you talking about?
Yeah. Oh, so Dale knows. Says we'll have to ghost the show and watch it for a minute. Dale, just take your phone with you, buddy. Take your phone. Don't ghost the show.
Yeah, Dale, don't ghost. It's ridiculous, Dale.
Oh, man. Big shout out to D&J Fishing. They're our newest subscriber here on the show. If you want to get subscribed, all you got to do is hit that subscribe button, John. Knock the little notification bell. That way you can be aware every time we do go live.
Did it stand for Dick and Jane?
Mm-hmm. D&J Fishing. I don't know. I didn't follow up.
Oh.
It could be, anything.
That's pretty sexy.
If you remind me of like being on vacation. If we put you in a wife beater and, some flip-flops with socks, I mean, dude, you're there.
A good farmer stand, and we going. We rolling, son.
Oh, look at Rick. Hey, Laura, missing you down here, especially today.
Oh, love is
our
in the
tailors,
air. Love is in the air.
Our tailors. There we go. All right, John. Well, let's get started with it. This weekend, we had the Blackwater Fishing Club banquet. Remember that? Were you there, John?
No, I missed it. I'm sorry.
Everybody said, "Where's John?" He said he was coming. I said, "He's en route." And I did. That's what I said.
Right? Oh, Lord. Oh, my God.
Said he can't make it. But he said he was coming. I said, I know, but he's in rut. He says a lot of things, but he's in rut.
Oh, man. Is this Christian Mingles get a room? Her daughter should have twins any minute. Oh, wow.
Oh
wow.
Goodness. The babies is finally coming.
2.
Yeah.
Not 1. 2.
That's what twins usually do.
I know. Not 1, 2. Yeah, but have you ever seen that movie Twins?
Mm-hmm.
Schwarzenegger and that guy Danny didn't look nothing alike.
That was a medical experiment.
How'd they make that like that?
Yeah. Arnold got all the good stuff. DeVito got all the bad stuff. The heart made me think you had a rod.
Oh, that's deep. I don't know what it means. It's deep.
I don't know what a lot of these comments
I don't know what it means, but it's
here.
deep. This stuff's deep. Deep conversations
But
on We Be Telling.
The banquet went off real well. Everybody had fun. They had some really nice raffles up there. They had this good-looking guy that was DJing.
A DJ that was good-looking?
Dude, he played like yacht rock the whole time.
Yacht rock. Were they happy with the yacht rock?
Well, so I figured we're going to keep it easy. Even Chris don't even know that.
God dang. The lingo is a little weird off tonight.
Oh, look, Danny's on. What's up, Danny?
Danny is watching.
Danny saved me.
Danny must be bored.
Danny ran back to the house and got me a fan because
it was hot in there.
Up there,
it was hot up in there.
Well, it was. I had to lug everything upstairs, so so of course
so
that's
it wasn't just you hot up in there.
It eventually, I don't know, with that fan on, I was fine. I don't know about everybody else, but I was all good after Danny's fan coming and cooled me off. But no, it worked out really well. We played basically just yacht rocked it, and I thought that we'd be there till about 9 o'clock or so, and then they come in, basically raffles over, everything's done. We got like 10 minutes to 8, and they're like, well, they close at 8. And I'm like, oh.
Wow. Okay. Time to put my stuff up and go home.
Shane comes up and says, let's take a hold. Sure.
Only Shane, our little rocker. Only our little rockette.
Yeah.
Oh, he was rocking out last night at trivia, man. He was. He played him a couple of songs. Old Shane's up there dancing, singing. He was old school rock and roll.
So so it was a good time. Food was fantastic. They had the ribs. They had the fish, the fried fish. A lot of people contributed, fried fish. Shoot, what else did they have? They had something going on. I don't know. That's what I had, ribs and fish. But it was fantastic. Some of our sponsors even came through, John. We be tailing, had some goodies, and then
I heard that there was
native Nautical mailboxes. They donated a real nice carved tarpon, hand painted, and then like the biggest dam. I mean, almost like a life-size mermaid.
Wow,
it was nice. Yeah.
How did this happen? How did they make said meeting?
Yep.
Did you hear the story?
Yeah, Kevin drove down there to go get it.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Kept on board. And he said, I'm taking a ride. I want to go see this place. I mean, what the heck?
So Kevin said, yeah, they're far. I said, yeah, Port Charlotte.
Yeah, it's far. Oh, man. Hey, we had it going on last night, Trivia Son.
Yeah?
Yeah, we had it going on.
It's about time.
Yeah,
you guys have sucked.
No, I haven't been there with them. Last night we brought in the sleepers, son, and it got bad. I even won the beach bum challenge.
Beach bum challenge, nice. Well, good deal. So, nevertheless, Blackwater Fishing Club, it's the time to get started again. Their first tournament will be kicking off here in March. So remember, it is the first Thursday of the month. They have the meeting, followed by the Saturday they have the tournament. They announced the Angler of the Year, which was Lawrence's son. He won Angler of the Year, so that was
nice.
cool. Yep. So that's nice. That plaque stays up there in the Blackwater. So that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty cool.
Yep,
So
nice.
good deal. What else do we got coming up on the thing? So Florida Redfish Series, John. The reason I feel like my nose is running and
because of that.
So
I think that's it.
it was. We drove up early Friday morning. And you heard, well, no, maybe Chris didn't talk about it last week, but he had a post. He said, it will not be as cold as Steenahatchee, but it'll be cold. Well, as John and I were driving up, it was 28 degrees. And I was that's as cold as it.
That's cold. That's cold. It was cold.
So it was cold.
It was awful.
And then
The wind was ripping.
the wind
waves
was,
was
Friday
ripping.
was horrible.
Dude, your face was like, our face
So
was
John and I get there, and let's call it, we get there like 6:30, 6:45. The sun's coming up, and I'm like, we got to stop, put gas in the boat. And I'm like, it's windy.
It's windy.
And I was like, man, it's windy. All right, but we put gas in the boat. We go across the big bridge, go across the bay, and dude, the bay
It's freaking white capping.
So now I'm talking myself even putting the boat in the water. I'm like, man, I don't want to. So water in the ditch was frozen Friday when we went into pre-fish.
That's insane. You're walking across ice fishing,
Yeah.
Chris.
So we I don't know. We were like, let's just go get something to eat and see what happens. So we went to the Blue Roof Waffle House thing. Well, not the
Blue
Waffle
Waffle
House,
House.
but the Blue Waffle something. I don't know. And we ate. And they didn't have heat in there. We were freezing in there eating. I'm eating with the hoodie on. Yeah. Christy, it's Florida cold.
It was
damn it.
good. Yeah, our Florida cold's way colder than your 14 or 15. I know it's not. I know it's brutally cold.
But yeah, so we're done eating. We're like, man, we get out and these flags are still ripping. It's like, man. So we go to the place where we're staying, and that's where they're having the event. And we get to the ramp, and there's a chain across the ramp. So they don't open the ramp till 8. What? And then Justin reached out to us and said, well, we're putting in on the other side of the bridge. That's where we're going to put in. John, get in. We drive all the way
Closer.
back. We go back over to Bay and the big thing. We get over there. They're still sitting there. They're like, you can't get your boat in the water here.
There's no water to put your boat in. Like, no water. There's this much water. Your boat's not going anywhere in this much water.
Oh, look at that. Sam's checking in.
Yeah,
So-
Justin broke
just
A little bit
kind of
everything.
stuff, yeah,
I think he
this
just
boat.
broke a little bit everything.
So we're not off to a real good start already. So we shoot back over to where we're staying, get the boat in the water. It's after 8 o'clock now, and we go. And our game plan is to hit up what we fished last year where we caught fish. And basically, as soon as we turned out and got in that bay, it was instant. Get the crap beat out of you. Now, John knew better this year. He said, I'm not losing my glasses. I'm not, so he held on to all these things.
Yeah, I didn't lose my glasses, didn't fall in, and I had nobody to divorce.
But once we turned up into West Bay there, it just started towards West Bay. It was beating the crap out of us. We got water, all over us. We're freezing. It's cold. John's miserable. I think you were crying even a little bit.
I think I may have said a couple. If it wasn't me crying, it was the water hitting me in the face, making me look like I was crying because it was bad.
But we finally get into an area where we're going to fish, and it starts off, poor John, I don't know, it's windy as hell, and I don't know if you got a wind knot right off the bat or what, but it was, so he's not having a good day right off the bat. He's wet, he's cold, the rod's not working.
I broke a reel. I broke a rod.
Yep.
Broke a reel, broke a rod. So I continued my path, but the things were not as bad. Okay, not as bad.
We get up in this area, which looks perfect, but there's no movement. I mean, you don't see any bait. You don't see anything. And you're like, man. So we come out of there. We go to exactly where we caught fish last year. One, we couldn't get as far in as we wanted to, but then two, it was like all the grass that was there was gone. It was just sand. And I was like, man. So we tried to drift a little bit and just blind throw, and we didn't see anything. And I got my new fancy casting platform on the boat too, and I mean we were up there, we couldn't see nothing. So John, let's run over to this other spot. I said last year there were some kayakers over here, but we'll run over there and see. Well, I think there was like 1 or 2 kayakers when we run up there last year. This year there's like 7 of them just out. So come to find out later at the captain's meeting that was Chris and Mike.
Yeah, it was all our boys.
They said, where you set your boat down at, we couldn't paddle with their little pedals anymore. They had to paddle out of there. It was too shallow. And I said, well, my boat will get shallow.
Yeah.
But I said, it was a waste of gas. We didn't.
Yeah, there was no fish there.
We searched and searched and searched on Friday to no avail. I mean, we come up goose egg.
We had one trout.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
One
the one
trout.
The one trout. Yep. And so we're like, damn it, man. We got back in, got us a little something to eat, waited on the captain's meeting, and then when we got back to the room, I just went studying, and it was like, what else can we do? And came up with a game plan, did a little something different, went to a different area, and right off the bat, it just kind of sucked. I mean, we're in what looks like, again, a perfect little area, but there's just nothing happening. And then we get in a little bit further, and John starts to get trout. We're like, okay, we're just going to keep on pushing as far as we can push up in here, and we'll see what happens. And we didn't get stuck, but we couldn't go any further.
Yeah,
the water, there was no way. We were approaching bottom of the tide.
That's right.
And we couldn't go any further. So we turned around, and we start to come out. As we get out of where we're coming, I'm starting to see some bait moving. And I'm like, okay, this is starting to feel better. But again, where all this bait moving and everything is in 6 to 8 inches of water. I mean, it is shallow, but we're trying to ease along there with a trolling motor, and lo and behold, before you know it, I'm like, I see a tailing red. I see a
There's a redfish over there.
We're going that way. Yep. And lo and behold, we threw several times and eventually stick one. And I'm like, I don't think he's going to make it. And we put him down on the stick, and he's 18 and a half. And he's like, well, at least he's a fish. Get him in there, And then, what'd you see?
None?
Oh, you went.
Oh, no. And the redfish.
Yeah. And then we stuck another one. We was like 19 something. I'm like, oh, we got 2 fish. We're going to weigh. But I'm like, it's early.
And I missed 3 that were studs, and we saw studs. We had our chances. We did.
We
had our chances.
The problem was where these fish were laying up was
hard time for them to attack the plug.
Very shallow, and they were laying on dead grass beds. So as soon as your bait would touch the bottom, which takes no time at all at 6 to 8 inches of water, it was covered in grass, so you had no time to actually like pop and work anything. It was just, it was a challenge for where we were at. But like I said, we prevailed. That's what we ended up weighing. And, both tournaments so far, we've weighed 2 fish. So we're
on a better roll.
We're statistically, we're better off than we're undefeated at this point.
Yeah. If we can do Jacksonville the same way and go 2-2-2,
yep.
We're doing pretty well.
And again, we're in it for the long haul.
Yeah.
It would be nice to be up on the stage and hold a check and all that. But I mean, realistically, time served and everything, it's still going to be a little,
It's going to be.
Unless we just hit something right. It'll be a while before we've got the knowledge and where to repeat go and do all that for all these spots that we're going to.
So they're all still new to us.
Yeah, but
we're getting there.
But I mean, hell, it is what it is, and we're
getting there.
I want to say we're having fun. I know that's what our sponsor says we're supposed to be doing, but damn it, it's
we're having fun. We're just also like
Well, we're working hard.
Yeah.
I mean, by the end of Saturday, my entire body just hurt. Shoulders, everything. It's been throw. And it wasn't that we, it wasn't that we,
out, your back out, everything, your arms, your legs, it all hurts.
We were not resting on having those 2 fish at the bottom. I mean, we were looking, to upgrade.
We went for it.
And, it just didn't work out for us, but still happy to weigh 2 fish. I could tell you, anybody that films or does anything, get rid of your GoPros. I'm so done with GoPro. I've had one particular GoPro of ours has eaten not 1, but 2 SD cards now, where it goes through the hole. There's something wrong with your card. Do you want to format it? And that screws it up. I'm so done with GoPro. It's either I'm going to DJI's little camera, or I'm doing something different than GoPro. I had 2 GoPros mess up this weekend, and
these are new GoPros.
Well, there's nothing wrong with them. It's just
mine's new.
Yeah, it's I don't know.
Been used twice, 3 times. Can't get it
done with GoPros. They overheat. They just got a lot of issues, So I know they started the whole little fad, but done with it. Going to DJI, doing something different, because that made me mad. I wanted to get some footage. Granted, wouldn't have been a whole lot of footage that we would have been able to get, but we could have got, something. And nice launch, clear view from Homosassa. There we go. I guess, did it go off? So Sam says the Insta360, and that has some interesting facts to it, but a lot harder to edit when it's all said and done. Filming is generally the easiest part of your gig when you do that. Everything comes to putting everything in the computer, editing, and making it look good. That's where all the work comes. And the 360 comes with a whole bunch of extra steps. So, but nevertheless, look for us in Jacksonville coming up next month. We're looking forward to it. Big shout out to the folks that housed us, John. They took care of us, man.
Yeah.
I mean, we were right there. I mean, even though we had to park 15 miles away from where we were at, we were right there.
I mean, Justin massaged my feet. This came with the
I didn't get that.
You didn't get the spa package?
I didn't get that.
I got the spa package.
What?
Yeah. You didn't get this.
Man.
You didn't get the spa package?
I was happy to lay my head on a pillow.
Oh, I got the spa package, bro. So you just got to go all in with the spa package.
Yep. But here we go. Forgot I had a picture of that there.
And now that's a true long arm.
Yep.
If anybody's ever wanted to see a long arm, the guy on the left is definitely long arm.
Yep. Look, our fish were so big, Chris couldn't get the whole picture in there. Yeah, he cut my fish off. They were so big.
So, I mean, those are the bulls.
Yeah. So, if anything,
those are future bulls.
The Florida redfish is enjoying our presence. We are keeping them entertained. This series anyway.
No, we all snored. The whole crew snored. If I wasn't snoring, Eric was snoring. If Eric wasn't snoring, Justin was snoring. If Justin wasn't snoring, the other boy was snoring.
See, the thing is some of us know that we snore. Some
And
of
I
us
say
are
I
in
don't.
denial.
That would be me.
Yep.
I am not a snorer.
Mm. Yep.
Yep. He's a snorer. Oh, man.
He's a snore. All right. Guys, if you want to get out there, get on the red grouper that are out there. We're going to show you here in a minute. Rick's going to prove it for us. Get with Lickety Split Charters, fishing with Shasty McNasty Fishing. We'll get you out there on some red grouper. Right now, we can get you out there on some red grouper. Go do some sheep's head fishing, hogfish, whatever the case might be. We can make that happen for you, John. Just reach out to me. Let's see. I got another shameless plug here coming. Let's see. Boom. There we go. Music bingo, 3 nights a week. We got you at the Bowie Bar on Monday nights. We're at Nature Coast Bar and Grill on Tuesdays. And Thursday nights, we're at Cedar River Seafood.
Hey guys, Captain Andrew Fagan of Captain's Cove Outfitters. Summertime's coming. We're talking about sun, getting sunburned, all that good stuff. We carry a ton of hats, to keep protected, whether it be one of these kind of boonie style hats, a straw hat, good old-fashioned straw hat, or a simple ball cap. To keep you covered up and out of that sun is super important, along with a buff, something like this to cover your neck and ears. And that is your Captain's Cove tip of the week. I'm Andrew.
There you go. Well, that was that Captain's Cove tip of the week.
Surprise!
It just jumped right out when I hit the button. I don't know why that would have happened.
Yeah, weird. You hit the wrong button. What brand of pants are those, Eric?
Are you referring to this
the Q8
picture back here?
Yeah, the Q8 picture.
Hold on one second. Are you referring to this? If you were, yeah. If that's what you're referring to, those are from Striker Ice. It is the bibs from an ice fishing suit. So I don't do cold, so I fish in an ice fishing suit.
John freezes. Eric says he's fine.
No, I'm still cold.
I wasn't fine.
I could feel when we were running, and I had layers on, but I could still feel the cold, like it was getting into my chest, and I just was, I was not happy.
That's bad. So bad.
But that is a Striker Ice, Striker Ice,
Ice
fishing suit. And it's primarily a light ice fishing suit, so you can get out and walk around on the ice and do all that, then get back into whatever, which works out perfect. I had enough crap on. It was hard casting. I felt like I can't put my arms down, but.
That fisherman in a little coat.
But there you go. But John, speaking of Captain's Cove there, and again, I'm sorry, I'm halfway high on day quill and night quills and all the quills.
Got every quill stuck in you?
They got their sheephead contest going on right
ending
now.
quick.
And you've got till, I guess Friday will be the last day, John. So get in there, get them weighed. This is what you're trying to beat right now. We've got a Laura in there with a 7.07. Scott with a 6.90 and Emily with a 6.07. So that's that Laura might I don't know, she might take it. I don't know. We'll have to see.
Get it. She might get her done.
That's
good gifts.
There is like I said, a couple days left. You got tomorrow and Friday, John, to get out there and take care of business.
I haven't been sheephead fishing one time.
I'm taking a group out tomorrow.
Nice.
And then
Which way you head? North, south.
Probably south. There's more options south.
South.
If you go north, you're kind of limited,
options.
and then you come back south.
So you up back south
We'll
anyways.
see. Yep. Yeah. So look for old Shasty McNasty out there. Wave to him. Tell him hi.
Ask for some Q8 baits. Hey, got any of them Q8 baits?
Yeah.
Nope.
Ain't giving them away no more,
Right.
John.
Ain't got no more.
I got to sell them now.
Yeah, you got. Oh, that's right. You got to sell them.
I'm in my
Hey,
selling uniform.
Guess what?
What?
Trivia. Lady walks up to me and she goes, John. She goes, all right, I bought them. Now what do I do with them?
And you're like, what?
I said, what'd you buy? She said Q8 baits. She said, I went online. I bought Q8 baits. I was like, really?
Yeah.
I was like, yeah. She goes, I got them. Now what do I do with them? I said, fish with them.
Yeah.
Go fishing.
Fish it just the same way you would fish a gulp or anything like that. It's that kind of bait.
Oh, man.
So Rick says, can you update us on Captain's Cove? I hear things, but not 100% sure. So all I will tell you is things are happening at Captain's Cove. It's not our place at this point to tell you what that is,
Yep.
but things are happening at
There's
Captain's
always
Cove.
something happening at Captain's Cove.
Yeah.
You can just look at it that way.
Yeah. So yeah, things are happening. You know, what you might be hearing might be true, but it's not our place to say
No,
right now.
Might be true, might not be true. Don't know what you're hearing.
Yep. You know, so we'll we'll see. It's not our place.
Yeah.
So,
Socrates.
hey boys, what's up, Sock? Sock, you're here just in time for Captain's Corner.
Oh, yeah.
John, tell everybody what a Captain's
So
Corner
Cap's
is.
Corner is when you take your little old happy butt out there in your boat, and you're the captain of that little guy,
Yeah.
whether it be a little dinghy or a big dinghy, you're the captain. And you go out there and
Said
you
dingy.
take your little phone like this, not like this,
No,
not like
no, no,
this.
no, no.
Don't do this, boo.
We want the HD version.
Do it like that, and film your friend, or yourself, or her friend, or the other friend, or your dad, or your mom, or your kid catching a nice little fish, and you only got to do about 30 seconds worth. And you tell us where you were at precisely. If it's a big redfish, like 27 inches, you call John. You tell him where you got it at. And John, because you've done that for him, will send that to Eric, and then he'll make you famous on YouTube.
Yeah.
That's all you got to do to get famous on YouTube is catch 27-inch redfish and send it to John.
There you go. This is where you got to send it. But primarily, we just want to know. And you'll get an
Exactly where
example
you
of
caught
it here.
it.
You know, what the area that you caught it, what you caught it on. You know, basically,
Yeah. Simple
you know,
stuff.
it's your time. It's your
simple
time to
stuff.
shine.
Simple stuff.
You know, John posts every single fish he ever catches on Facebook. You go back and look at that. You know, it's your time to shine.
That's right. Sure time.
We're gonna give you a small example.
You
right?
can do it.
So here's Bonnie
Oh,
with a
Bonnie.
Captain's Corner. Yeah,
Nice.
Let's take a look.
Captain's Corner, Bonnie State Farm. We're out in the backcountry fishing today. Caught this little cute guy. Other than that, having a great day. Bye, guys.
All right, there we go. Good job, Bonnie. So it's that easy.
Pretty easy.
It is. It's easy peasy. Now, she's holding a snook. You know what's coming into season and a couple
Snook.
days? Yeah, there we go. Next show, you think we'll talk about snook? Yep. Oh, okay.
I'm going to tell them precisely where to go hang out by a guy's dock that they're at.
Yeah, this one
I'm going
particular
to give
dock.
them a great
Good dock.
number.
Yeah.
A good dock to go hang. Go sit on his dock. Go hang out. Go drink a beer on his dock. I don't give a crap.
There you go. Oh, shoot. I almost hit spotted by
Oh, shoot. You are all out of whack, bud.
the quills, man. The quills get you.
The quills have got you.
I mishit some money
man,
last night, too. It was
Wow.
funny.
Uh-oh.
What?
There's what? Use grip. Grin, get back
3 G's, grip, grin, get back in.
in. Grip, grin, get back in.
The 3 G's. Grip, grin, get back in. Oh, the picture or the video or something? I guess, maybe, I don't know. All right.
He's hitting 3 G's.
Wait. Is there a tequila call when it starts with a G?
It's beer o'clock somewhere.
John,
Yes.
Captain's Corner number 2.
Oh boy.
We got Chris. You ready?
We're ready.
Good evening, guys. Out here fishing Homosassa River with James Hansen. I'll tell you, tearing them up.
Tearing them up,
Doesn't have
guys.
to be a full moon. Live target. Oh,
Pitch black.
I gotta get it back. Tight lines, guys.
What did he do to that fish, John?
Just send it.
He just sended that fish.
He just sended that fish. Whoopsie daisy.
It happens.
Right, it happens.
It
I
happens,
know,
yeah.
It's snooker tough.
They are.
Tough to hold.
I'm still.
You still got that.
I was reviving. I still got a little scratchy spot right there from reviving one the other day, big one, and they don't go without a fight. He was rubbing me pretty good, and then we got the other side of the camera there. We got James. Let's see what James got.
James, Captain's Corner, out here fishing with Chris. Ooh. We're 3 minutes into snook fishing.
Couple IQ points. It's fine.
3 minutes into fishing, and I already got a 33 on the boat. 32 and a half. Slob.
Hell yeah.
We haven't done it in a month. We still got it.
Tight lines.
Tight lines, guys.
He just sent it too.
We got to have a class on how to hold these fish.
Jacinda needs to come back and tell these people what's going on. What all up with that?
Grip.
He's holding on to them boys. They just send in everything. Slippery snook. Oh man.
Oh, that's good stuff. But again, it's that easy to send us a Captain's Corner, and again, just ship it. Golly. I'm too quilled.
You are quilled out.
We need Jalen on
You're gonna fall
Facebook.
asleep on me sitting here in a minute?
No, it's day quill.
It's day quill. You be all right.
Captain Eric Hasty Gmail or text it 352-220-3206. Yeah, that's the quills, man. It's the quills. Yeah. All right, John. So it's time to talk about Bonnie with State Farm. If you haven't got your quote yet from Bonnie with State Farm, give her a call at 352-484-0905. I got to speak with Bonnie at her office today.
You did?
Yeah.
What were you doing over there at Bonnie's office?
Paying bills.
You didn't invite me.
I didn't go. I just
called?
I just called her and said, can I give you some money?
Well, you know what I did today?
You know you can.
You know what I did today? I said I was going. I came across my feed. I said, are you going or not? I'm going.
Congratulations, Jessica.
Shared it. Oh, did I? Oh, dude, I'm sorry. My bad. I pulled Jessica. My bad. I didn't know we were already going to be jumping on this thing.
Well, I mean,
why not, right?
Bonnie's Bonnie.
Bonnie's Bonnie.
Why would we not?
Why would we not do Bonnie?
I mean, I know it's November, but damn.
But dang, man, hey, it's all good in the hood.
Is anyone fishing the sodium tournament on Saturday?
Yep,
First place
I know a couple.
fish wins 10,000. Yep,
I know a couple people fishing it.
I do believe that Jessica will be fishing that. She's
and
she's
Tyler and Andrew will be there.
Yep.
Yeah, Tyler and Andrew will be there. They're fishing it. Socrates, he fishes it every year. And
Socrates
does real well.
says he's there.
Yeah,
Chris is
says
yes.
he's there.
No time for my Captain's Corner.
Did you miss one?
I've got a spotted by for him. I don't know that I had a Captain's Corner. Well, maybe we'll get you next week. I'll have to look.
Uh-oh.
Yep. So, everybody, now some of us got to work, Rick. I got a tournament. I got a tournament on Saturday.
Yeah,
I got a charter on Saturday.
200 boats signed up. I think do they have a limit on that boat? Do they limit that one?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, so 200 boats. Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot.
I think I've only fished that once or twice.
I've fished it a couple times.
Yeah, and not that I didn't want to or whatever. Yeah. It's just I
just
work on Saturdays most of the time.
Yeah, doing something else. You take that guaranteed money.
I'm guaranteed to get paid, but
I sent you a red. You even replied to it.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Next week. You're up.
You're coming up and spotted by. Oh my goodness. But so Bonnie's tournament's coming up in November. Go ahead and start preparing for it now.
Yeah, prepare now.
Yeah.
Get signed up now.
Tyler, why would you come in 199th?
Tyler, what's up? What's happening, bro? If you and Andrew are fishing it, I'm sure you do well. Yeah. Well, what are you doing? Don't be the cup is always runneth over, Tyler. We don't do that half cup bull crap anymore.
Man. Probably because they're fishing at home. You know how it is when you fish your home waters.
Is that when he's saying, yeah, he's been fishing away all this time.
Bonnie's contest this month has us giving away the nice plier and knife set here, along with a Go Mexis
Best
knob.
handle in the business
If
right
that
there.
knob does not fit your rod, the Captain's Cove will exchange it out for one
They'll
that
give you a
has,
new knob.
as long as it's in stock. There you go. All you got to do is send us a meme, and you got 2 more days to do it.
And
They'll be judging. They'll be judging.
I
this
give
next
you
episode.
plenty of material to meme. It's not like I'm not there for you guys.
Yep.
I'm very memeable.
I was. I thought for sure there'd be one me sitting up there.
I thought
I'm not sitting appropriately on my fishing.
I thought that one was going to be great.
But
I mean, that was, you gave him the thinker.
Yeah.
Okay, the 2-finger thinker is what you had up there. It would have been perfect.
Yep, I have.
I had no clue to
fish.
fish. Yeah, see, his home waters. He's been away. He hadn't been fishing here.
Well, are you fishing with Andrew? I'm sure Andrew has an idea. Shoot, let's see. All right, so meme number 1: fat guy in a little coat. I do like that one.
That guy in a little boat.
The fish are bigger, the fish pull harder, the fish taste better in the Gulf of America. There we go. That's meme number 2. Meme number 3: I want to go fishing so bad, but I'm not trying to freeze my ass off.
We were trying.
That's
we
meme
were
number
trying
3.
to freeze our ass off.
That's exactly how I felt on Friday. Yeah. Meme number 4: must get chicken sandwich.
Give them plenty to work with.
Meme number 5: mess with the puffer, you gonna suffer.
Oh my gosh, that puffer ate that guy's eye socket. Oh man.
Meme number 6: when you and your lady get stopped by the FWC with a cooler full of grouper in the Gulf of America, but the FWC says the rules still apply.
You're going down in a blaze of grouper. Oh man, good stuff.
So you still got 2 days to get this in.
Yes, just put one in.
Bonnie's hard-working team
That's
is
right.
gonna
Their team's
pick the
on
winner. Yep. Yeah. So there's
you
no.
you could be making one right now with some dumb picture of that guy named John. I promise you.
Get it in quick. Bonnie's team will be judging these here before too long, and we'll have a winner for you on next episode. John, that leaves us to we've already talked about our boys Q8 there a little bit, but get out there. Like I said, I'll be making my rounds, hitting up some of the local bait shops, and basically eventually all the shops here on the West Coast, trying to get the Q8 baits in there.
Why don't you go East Coast? Why you kicking?
Because they're already on that side.
Oh, okay.
Or well, I mean, there's people.
You got
much
dudes,
closer.
You got
to,
dudes that do the dudes over there. I got you.
Sonny's Barbecue. We love Josh and Melissa McCall and their Sonny's Barbecue over there. Go out there, give them a call.
I can't believe they're the same age as me.
Yep.
They're Aries.
John, we spotted Chris.
That's Chris again.
We got Chris in there because we dodged Chris last week.
Socrates, he's holding that snook much better for you there, buddy.
We spotted Corey. I hadn't seen Corey with a fishing forever.
I haven't seen Corey in a long time. I've seen him. I've seen Corey, but Corey's growing that
old Jebediah,
that old beard out or something. I don't know what he's doing there.
And then we spotted Thomas right there. That could have had a winner, but he missed the door by a few minutes. He didn't get to Captain's Cove in time. So,
he could have waited the next day.
He could have, or he could have drove all the way back to the house, clean it, and ate it.
Oh, because all he had to do was come back the next day and weigh it. I think it's okay legally, isn't it?
You got to do it before 9 or something.
Oh, yeah, okay. So
but either way,
he probably works or does stuff. He can be doing it all day long.
Yeah. So either way, that's and then Thomas will get you on next week. We won't knock on wood, we won't be so quilled up. So, you probably schooled them all here, Tyler, or something. I don't know. What did Thomas says? Went out yesterday and caught an overslot. Guess we'll see it next week. Here, didn't want to give up the spot. Oh, I remember seeing it now, buddy. I'm sorry. Yeah, the foam. I remember now. Oh,
oops!
I was quilled, man.
Oopsie daisy.
Pictures can be deceiving, John. Yeah, see, Thomas had to work the next day.
See,
you can't,
that did it.
Not everybody has this cush lifestyle
right.
you got, where you can just go to Captain's Cove when you want to.
Hang out with the boys. Hang out with the boys.
There you go. All right, so John, I think that gets us to our topic, which I really thought
Why are we going to talk about cramps for? We don't get those except when we throw a lot with the rod.
Cramps?
Women
What?
get the cramps. Why are we talking about cramps tonight? We don't get those. Women get
Cramps?
the cramps. And then what they said, we're going to talk about cramps tonight.
I don't think I said that.
Oh, because it had a C in front of it. It said cramps. I was wondering what you were going to talk about.
I might have been quilled some more.
Oh,
I don't know. Yeah.
Everybody was wondering what's up with the cramps.
I'm pretty sure that's an R.
Isn't there? Oh, it's Christmas with the
What's up
crumps.
with
It was the crumps.
What's up with the ramps? And silly me thought, feeling bad, that this is going to be an easy topic.
deal.
Just knock this out of the park. Dude,
Nothing is easy.
when you deal with the government and when you deal with county, state, local, and all, just trying to fit.
Nobody knows what the
I
other
put
one's
some
doing.
miles on the vehicle today, bro.
Nobody knows what the other one's doing with this.
What, nobody wants to.
Or they don't.
Everybody
want
does this.
Yeah.
But I do have got you some answers on what's going on with the ramps. So, Crystal River, for the most part, is in the money now. They're golden. So Crystal River, Fort Island Trail at the end of the road has finally opened back up. So it is open. It might have just been this last weekend, but so Fort Island Trail at the end of the road, the one all the way out there to the Gulf, it is open. Fort Island Trail middle ramp, it was closed for a little bit, but that one opened back up pretty quick. They just had a little bit of repairs to do, so that one wasn't that big of a deal, and it is open. Hernando Beach is open. McRae's is open. So that's the ones that they at least have the boat launch fees for. All those are currently open, and it took some doing to do that, just to figure that out. But anytime you've got anything like that, and you've got questions, Parks and Recreation for Citrus County is where you go, and they'll give you the information that they have, I guess, at that time. We're gonna save something else for the end of Citrus County here, but the next thing that kind of come up, John, was they're in Yankeetown. So we had talked about last week or the week before that they were going to start to do some construction at the end of the road. And, they were adding pavilions and a boardwalk and, all these things. Do you remember that? Well, you remember we talked about it. So there was a whole lot of confusion the past week here in Yankeetown. And I'm going to find the picture that will help explain where all the confusion came from. So, oh, no, that's not it. It's, one second. Oh, hold on. I forgot. I'm still quilled up. Rick didn't get time for all the fancy the Weeby Tail and Spotted by stuff, but that was Rick's red. He did catch an ice red.
That would be a keeper there, I think.
He's awful close. I don't think he's keeper size. I mean, look how big his hand is. But I don't know.
Yeah.
It's close.
Maybe.
It's close. Yeah, there we go.
That's a close one.
So sorry, just did happen to see that. But this sign right here, this is at the four-way stop right there where you turn left to go to Blackwater. And it's flashing. Boat ramp will be closed for repairs February 17th to February 28th. So if you come up to the four-way stop and you saw that, John,
What would you do?
what would your initial thoughts be?
You'd go to another boat ramp.
Damn it.
Why would you take your time to ride all the way down there if the sign specifically says the boat ramp is closed for 11 days?
Well, there you go. So that sign wasn't for the boat ramp at the end of the road. That was for the airboat boat ramp, dump road, whatever you want to call it, that is off to the side and down the way. So there was all kind of hell and controversy and confusion on, the end of the road being closed. So Yankeetown, what they call Bird Creek boat ramp, at the end of the road is open. It's been open. They are doing construction on it, but it is open. And that is
messed up.
That is there's a truck backing into it right now. There's cars, like I said, they are working on it. As you could see, they're doing work, but the ramp is open. The Coast Guard was hanging out at the end of the ramp. You could see them in the background. But yeah, when I run down there today, there was a plethora of trailers and trucks and everything, you know, so the end of the road boat ramp is open. Now, Dump Road is supposed to be closed, and they've got where the concrete pad is all taped off and everything. There were still people putting their boat in, I guess, next to the boat, whatever the case might be. So people were still using it, even though that ramp is closed, the airboat ramp, you know. So
how do they get away with still using it if it's closed?
They're not using the ramp. I guess they airboat
use the side,
you know,
wow,
whatever the
they
case
just
might
do
be.
whatever they're doing.
Yeah.
So, Chris, are you going to be tomorrow night at Bait Shop Hater? Because I want to figure out, is there a way to change your name? I don't want to just be a toilet.
So
my name is just John.
Just John, the crapper. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to be something better than
So
that.
Thomas does bring up a good point as well. You know, not only does snook season open March, but in Yankeetown, it goes back to the idle zone for the whole river. Not
Super
idle, but
slow,
slow, not idle.
slow.
No
plowing.
no plowing. You know,
Whatever
slow.
that means.
Yeah. So, I can't change my bingo name.
Yeah,
That's
see,
right.
how do you change your name? There's got to be a way.
I'm not sure. Ask Andrew. Andrew does it all the time.
Yeah, see?
And Doug. Yeah. 2 of 9 at around
I can't
20
change
and a
mine either,
half
Chris.
Cedar River.
Doug changes his name. Doug. How do you change your name on Genda?
What does that mean? 2 of 9 at around 20 and a half.
Oh, he had 2 that were keepers and 7 that were not keepers.
Okay.
That was the red grouper.
I'm quilled.
Golly, dude, boy, you're messed.
Yeah,
You're all
Chris,
jacked up.
Chris hasn't been able to change. Yep, me too. I think my name is Asshole.
Oh, Rick.
No,
Not true.
I think he's got it on there as Ricky. Is how his comes up.
Yeah, Ricky, and it's not an asshole.
But yeah, so just trying to find that little bit of information out for you. It was, you know, FWC, who I mean, everybody tried to be very helpful, but everybody was like, no, that's not us. That's different department. That's go here. This, you know, but everybody was, you know, it was a lot of driving around, a lot of seeing for myself and a lot of phone calls today for something that should have really been something simple. Now,
because he doesn't know how to do it. It just happened one day.
It just happened.
Well, I mean, I pressed every button. I tried.
Yeah.
I pressed every button. I was like, there's got to be a way to change your name.
Yeah.
Maybe I need to Google it.
So something else, you know, popped up. Now there's an article come out, and everybody knows for not forever and ever, but for a long time now, it has been proclaimed that Citrus County is putting a new boat ramp on the north side of the barge canal. And the Coast Guard station is already going in. That's all the construction and everything that you see right there at the
Where all
bridge.
the money went.
That's you know, that's all been allotted for. And again, Coast Guard is federal, so that, you know, very little to do with state money or whatever the case might be. A very nice article came out on this, and you could look this up. It's out of the Chronicle, Citrus Chronicle, but article came out, you know, talking about how, you know, some of the overflow from all the Fort Island Trail things, you know, and their plans for it. And one of the plans is, you know, that, man, this is coming to fruition. This is going to happen. It is the second project that they're wanting. They're wanting to take that middle ramp and expand it and do some things as well. But this boat ramp that they're wanting to put here on the barge canal, I had no idea that it was going to be as big as they were planning on it. So they're planning for 57 regular parking places for just cars, 241 boat trailer parking places, 6, I guess, regular handicap places, you know, and you know, some other things, you know. So this thing is adjusted to cost, you know, $20 million. Apparently, they put money towards the state, you know, to cover it, and they were turned down in 2024. This year, they've changed it up, and basically they've asked for $10 million from the state, and they'll have support from Marion and Hernando counties. At this time, Levy County says no, thank you. We don't get any benefit from that. I don't see how that would be possible. And then they also say that that's going to cause some more environmental damage or whatever the case might be. But the county is also planning to take $6 million in debt services paid annually by the boat launch fees. They've got $3.2 million in oil spill money still left over and $600,000 in the general fund. So basically, the only thing that is holding this ramp back at this point is the financing, the money. So nobody wanted to answer any questions on this. Everywhere that I went and asked about the boat ramps, I asked this question in general. Everybody is tight-lipped on this one. I'm for having it. I don't know that we need to have it that big. Well, that ramp and the parking, that would be the biggest ramp in Florida. And I don't know that we need it.
What did they know that we don't know that's coming down the pipe?
Well,
what's coming?
One, it'd be all that overflow for scalloping, and all that good stuff.
Yeah,
so you get all that good stuff, but
it's a long run.
It's 2 extra miles. Well, I mean, by the time you run out, you run over. But if you can't, you don't scallop. You don't understand how. You don't understand the congestion that is, in that Crystal River area, Homosassa, and all that good stuff. What did I tell you this morning?
You're not wrong. I know. Okay.
So I see a need for it. Yep. So that's and Socrates is getting kind of to what I'm talking about. Yeah. So I'm all for having a ramp there. I don't know that it needs to be this monolithic, huge, because
it invites ne'er-do-wells.
Yeah, not just that, it invites everybody. We've got a great little community, here, and something that big, shows that there are things coming.
Yeah, they've got to be looking at something.
Yeah.
There's some paper they see.
Florida Redfish Series, definitely, so again, we need something. Do we need a 200 and whatever that number was? No, we don't need that many cases.
That's huge.
That is, and again, that plan would be for the biggest ramp in Florida.
That's huge.
So it would be 10 slots. So you got 10 slots to back your boat up into, and then the 200 plus parking spot.
My gosh,
we could probably save a whole lot of money and cut that in half and still have more than what we need.
More than that.
Yeah, so
who's parking in these things?
Yeah, so we'll have to see.
What is it, Socrates? Because we don't know.
I've heard
an idea of something.
I've heard rumors, and I don't know if this is what Sock is talking about or not, but I've heard rumors of a Ron Johns coming to Crystal River. I don't know if that's what he's talking about, but
Tyler knows.
Yeah,
and he knows. But what would a Ron Johns do? Is it big? What's a Ron Johns?
What? You don't know what Ron Johns is?
Surfing shop.
Yes. Tourist trap. Huge tourist trap.
Yeah.
Ron Johns.
Yeah, Ron Johns.
Yeah, how long you live in Florida?
Big 2-story building. Yeah, big 2-story building.
So, and again, I don't know if that's what Socrates is talking about, but there's with the turnpike coming through.
Yeah, the turnpike is getting built too. It's already almost done.
Our area is going to be Port Richey before you know it. So that so there's things there's things in the works. And again, I'm for a steady growth and all the good stuff.
Slowly.
But they're making it to where we're going to be
the hub.
Yeah,
of something.
So yeah. Oh no, it's growing, Rick. And like I said, it's just we've seen it. We've seen it. So Tampa's water's so bad over the last couple of years. We've seen the influx of all those boats coming up here to fish, and so you've got that, but Tampa's now just you get on the expressway and it's just a hop, skip, and a jump 45-minute drive to get to Tampa. So I mean,
it's
45 minutes is nothing anymore,
fast.
and you know, going fishing. So
and it's an open road. I mean, it's easy traveling. It's a wonderful road to travel if you're going to go. You don't.
Yeah. Oh
It's
yeah.
way better
yeah.
75.
But I mean, so like I said, there is a ramp in the works, and the reason that there was a lot of confusion on it is because I think a lot of people saw that Levy County had that meeting, and Levy County said, no, we're not going to back it to finance it or help you guys do whatever. So I think a lot of people said, or in their mind, they thought that was the kibosh and that was going to kill it. Well, like I said, you saw in the article there that they've already got, you know, participation
got $4 million or whatever.
whatever. So
they'll get their money. If they push something, you're not going to stop them.
So
they're a steamroller.
I'm all for having the ramp. I could tell you, I rarely use a ramp that puts my trailer in salt water, you know, anyway. So it's not something that I would use on the regular just anyway, you know, because, you know, salt water is horrible on your trailer.
Bad on your truck
You know?
and trailer.
Yep. So, but I do believe there is a need for it with all the congestion and everything we have right now. When it is scallop season and you're trying to get in and out of Pete's Pier,
oh my gosh,
luck.
it's a nightmare.
Oh my God.
That's a nightmare.
You know?
And Tyler makes a valid point. He drives an hour just to fish every day anyway.
Over there at the plantation, I mean, I know that's small, but I mean, it's still that's crowded. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
full.
and the ramps. I mean, it's
They're
just
out on the road. They're out everywhere.
There needs to be some kind of overflow ramp that we can, you know, make use of. But man, I just I said, I hate to see that.
Why don't
you know,
they
what's coming.
carve things out better? Why don't they take and carve out a spot, make it a deep channel, carve it out, and say, okay, we're going to put 50 here, then go over there, 50 over there. So you got 50 going out this way, 50 going out that way, and they're not meeting. Is this too much common sense? Why we got to make one 250 one when we can have a couple 50 ones?
You ever try to put in a dock somewhere? Get permits to even put in a dock.
You know,
you're wanting to dig and do stuff.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's too much common sense. I know, wrong. I just shut my mouth.
Yeah,
we got too much common sense going on. Can't do that.
And then, yeah. So yeah, like I said, Dale, this is proposed. It said it in there that this would be the biggest boat ramp in the state of Florida. Yeah. So that. Yep. So there you go. So things are coming, things are changing. You know, but yeah, our little quaint area that, you know, I know a lot of you, I haven't grown up here. I've only been here 12 years, so I'm part of the problem. But, you know, for all those that grew up here and everything, you know, it's only going to get, you know, bigger and bigger and bigger, you know. So, you know, it is what it is. I call it home now.
Yeah.
Some of y'all have welcomed me in, you know.
And hopefully I'll be moving right into it.
Yeah, you know, so we'll see. But that's what's up with the ramps. Crystal Riverside, your guys' ramps are all open. Yankeetown, you know, those on 40, the end of the road is open. It was the ramp, the airboat ramp, dump road ramp. That's the one that is closed currently for, you know, repairs. So hope this clears up some confusion. You know,
stay away from the Yankeetown Coast Guard ramp. It's got no CMs and chiggers. They're awful.
Chiggers too. Wow, yeah.
No
so you get bit, you know, no matter what happens.
Possible alligator sightings and terrible manatees that you have to push your boat through.
Yeah.
So it slows you down.
Yeah, you don't want to use that one at all. John, what are we giving away today?
Good. Nice. The tickets speak for themselves. Because Andrew talked about it, you're going to win it.
Yep, there you go. It has been worn by John. That should make it extra.
Extra money, extra value right there. You're getting the value of the beautiful blonde hair. I had a lady at McDonald's tell me this morning. She goes, bro. I was like, what's up? She goes, hang 10. I was like, what do you mean hang 10? She goes, you know that movie Point Break? She says, Keanu Reeves and Patrick Swayze. Because I had my glasses on. She goes, you just look like you need to go surfing. She goes, you look like Patrick Swayze. I said, I ain't never heard that one before, lady. Anyway, so here's the chum block. I thought that was kind of cute. She came back the window to tell me, too. It was funny. She followed me from window to window. A bag of Jim's Jigs. And some of the stuff you've heard about that catches all the fish.
All the fish.
Q8 super baits, baby.
There you go.
Bleeding bait technology, long-lasting scent and flavor.
Yep. So David brings up a quick topic here that he heard DeSantis wants FWC to stop checking boats in the
That is
water.
true.
So,
But
that
it's
is
not
that
gonna
is
happen.
well, that is not exactly how it's worded.
Yeah, not exactly, not exactly, but it's less, and they want you to get the sticker.
So, per the articles and everything that come out, is DeSantis wants FWC to not stop you randomly for a safety check, which leads to other things, whatever the case might be. They want the FWC to stop you because
There's
there's something to stop you for. That's what he's talking
Quit
about.
being dumb.
Whether or not that actually happens, I'm not sure. But that was an article that came out in the past week or so, and we'll keep an eye on that. We'll see what prevails there. So very interesting. All right.
Very interesting stuff right there.
So you guys know how we do. We're going to ask a question. The very first five right answers John and I see, we're going to write your name on a little sheet of paper. These guys right here. Boom. We're going to put them in the Captain's Cove bucket. We're going to shake it up, and we're going to draw tonight's winner. All right. So get ready to Google, because I know that's how you guys get these answers. These questions are way too hard for you guys to know.
Chris says Lane loves getting up at 3 a.m. to go fish during scob season, just so we can park closer than a mile to the ramp.
That's right.
Wow. That's kind of scary.
All right. So in tonight's question right here, here's tonight's question. So in the movie Jaws, what is the name of the fishing boat that Quint uses to hunt the shark?
Ooh, I know.
Again, in the movie Jaws, what is the name of the fishing boat that Quint uses to hunt the shark?
I know it.
Well, of course, the answer's right there.
No, I knew it. I didn't have to look at that.
The answer's right there. It's been in front of you all night.
But I ain't looked at it. I'm telling you, I knew the name of the dang boat. I knowed it.
It is not Little Blue. I figured that was easy enough. Nobody would have to even
wouldn't have to ask Siri.
Yep. All right, there we go. All right, so tonight's answer was, of course, the Orca. That was the
easy peasy, baby.
The boat that old Jaws pretty much sank all by himself. Let's see who we've got in the bucket.
Shasty one.
the
Shasty one.
Man, who even remember? Oh, Sock remembers the Shasty one.
Now that's funny stuff right there, man. Oh, chasing them big old sharks.
All right, we got Tyler's in the bucket, Jessica's in the bucket, Chris is in the bucket, Denise is in the bucket, and Christy is in the bucket.
This is a 4-to-1 women in the bucket, ain't it?
I really wasn't counting.
1 dude and 4 women.
Chris was in there.
Oh, okay. Two dudes and 3 women. Okay.
All right, we are shook up.
All
Pick
right.
it the winner, John.
Let's get one out here.
The Shasty one.
The Shasty one. That is funny. That. Oops. Hold on.
You grabbed 2?
Yeah.
Sticky fingers.
Turn it over. Who the heck is that?
That says Tyler in left-handed chicken scratch.
Tyler in left-handed quill reading. This quill? Is this quill? Tyler is the winner.
Congratulations, Tyler. You
get a hat.
He gets the hat that
You get some chum.
He might wear that after you wore it.
I think Tyler will wear the hat. Yeah, Tyler and I we're buddies. He knows I ain't got no bugs.
Yeah. Well, you just said you had the chiggers and the nose.
That's only if you go to that ramp. Stay away from that ramp.
Yeah.
See, I'm moving by that ramp. I don't want you over. Get away from my ramp. You go to the 276 square ramp down the road. Stay away from my ramp.
Yeah, well, we'll see. It'll be a little while for that ramp.
Get it built, boys. Get it built. Stay away from my ramp.
All right. Well, John, we got to the end of another one. Tune in next week where we'll talk about schnook. Because it'll be that time. There you go. All right, guys. We Be Tailored is brought to you by Shasty McNasty Fishing.
Captain's Cove Outfitters.
Jim's Jigs.
Well, you're old buddy.
U8 Super Baits.
Aquatic Nutrition.
I'm so quilled.
Golly, that was bad, bro. State Farm and Bunny.
Native Nautical
You are
Mailboxes.
done, son. Dead life.
Power Pole.
Sea Bass Welding.
Sonny's Barbecue.
Hippo Head Hotel. Go rent a room.
There you go. All
Get
right,
booked.
everybody. Good night. Get you guys some sleep. We'll see you next week where hopefully we won't be on the quills.